And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
Courtney's schedule seemed to be very difficult for Andy.
Yes.
And you know how he feels, if anyone does.
Yes, but I'm not complaining because I'll get a great deal more of your time when you retire next month.
Well, it's not hurting me to work those extra months. I mean, I feel really good. Absolutely on top of things. Matter of fact, I feel so good, I'm beginning to think that the diagnosis could have been a mistake. Maybe it wasn't Alzheimer's at all. Maybe it was just, well, I don't know, some sort of chemical imbalance that righted itself.
Well, Mac, you did get a second opinion. Look, I'm glad to hear that you're not experiencing any new symptoms. It means that the disease is progressing very slowly.
Bob, you're not listening to me. What I'm saying is there's been no progression at all. That maybe it even reversed itself.
I wish I could say that that was possible. I don't believe it is.
I really think we should be getting home now.
Let me get you a cake plate.
I'll go with you.
How do you think he's getting along?
I have to agree with him, Bob. He seemed just fine. I notice a little forgetfulness still and some irritability. Margot says, though, down at the station house, he's sharp as a tack.
That's all well and good, Mom, but Mac's been on the job a lot of years. It's second nature to him. Is he thinking of postponing his retirement?
I don't think so. Although he did say he would like to stay on long enough to help learn what happened to Scott and Neil.
Well, I hope that's soon. For everyone's sake.
All right, fess up. What were you doing with one of Al's apple pies? You didn't know I was going to be home tonight.
I wasn't going to eat the whole thing by myself. I was going to save you some. A little bit.
Well,
You want another piece?
I don't think I better. I'm liable to blow up like Comet, then you have to walk me all night long.
Well, now, walking is not what I had in mind for tonight.
So much for Al's apple pie. Come here.
Speaking of Comet, though, I still can't help feeling like I might be to blame for this whole problem. Maybe it was me that didn't fasten the stall securely. You know, Cal, if that wonderful horse had died and it had been my fault, I don't think I would have ever been able to forgive myself.
Oh, now you don't know that it was your fault. Besides, from what I hear, you had a lot to do with saving him.
Hutch was the real hero. He and Rosanna are the ones that found Comet when he was down, and they kept him walking all night.
Well, I'm gonna have to think of some way to thank him. Link was there too, huh?
Yeah, he was a big help. He and I took turns relieving Hutch and Rosanna.
Figure out a way to thank all four of them. Oh.
Hello? Yeah, Lucinda, he is. Is there any word on Scott? Well, sorry.
Yes, Lucinda.
I tried to reach you in Texas, darling, but I guess I missed you anyway. I wanted to ask you specifically to bring back that dossier that you had prepared on Royce Keller.
Well, what do you want with it now? You already know that Neil was Royce's sister.
Ah, darling, there's much more to this story than meets the eye. Neil Alcott was Royce Keller's sister. And she was also my sister. Royce Keller is my half-brother. All right, darling. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Cal.
Good evening. I just caught Matthew as he was locking the door.
Oh, my God. Don't tell me you come here with some ghastly news about Scott.
No. I just came by to see if you were okay. Thank you. I'd love a brandy, if you'll join me.
You know where it lives.
Thank you.
What's the matter? Are you on your way to somewhere, or are you back from somewhere? What?
From, actually. I just dropped Isabel off. We had a working dinner in the garden room, and then released a few endorphins down in the cellar.
And you really need a brandy. You're dating? Isabel? What are you doing? You're working your way through the female staff? The distaff staff? What?
Well, my attorney didn't apprise me of any clause in my contract that prohibited employee fraternization. Not that our roster has much temptation in that regard. With a few exceptions, of course.
What do you want, really?
Well, I saw Lily and Damien at the cellar, and I wanted to tell you something before it became public knowledge.
Oh, God. Is this something that I really want to know?
Well, it's something I want you to know firsthand. I sold the yacht club to Damien.
Oh. Did you get a good price? Okay. That's it? That's news? That's supposed to startle me? You want to hear some news? You ready? You ready for some news? I'm going to give you some news. Neil was my sister.
Well, I'm sure that Mama is very happy to show you the farm.
She seemed to, yes. I was very impressed with your whole operation, especially the irrigation system your brother designed.
Yeah, well, I give Holden all the credit for that one. He's the one who had the idea.
You know, I can't imagine what it would be like to have no memory of my life before last year.
It's been pretty tough on the whole family. Hi.
Hi.
How's Lisa?
She really needed to talk. Yeah, I just came down to get you. I think it would really help her if you would go up there and let her know what you're trying to do to find Scott.
Okay, I don't know if I can be much comfort to her, but I can try.
And thanks for going up there with me. I think it really meant a lot to her.
Would you like a drink?
Please.
Here's a drink, Amore.
Hello, Lee.
Hello.
Damien. I understand that you know my friend, Janice Maxwell.
Yes, we met at a yacht club. Nice seeing you again.
It's nice to see you again. I'm sorry that WOAK hasn't had a chance yet to do a piece on your new ownership of the yacht club.
Hey, as I said before, I'll take free publicity anytime I can get.
Well, we're going to get back to dancing.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming by. Would you like to dance?
No. I'd like to go home. You mind?
No, I like that.
Okay, good. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.